So you've poured your heart and soul into creating an incredible app or a beautiful website. It's your baby. But what if I told you that the difference between someone loving it and just scrolling past could come down to a single screenshot? Yeah, today we're going to unlock the secret to making your digital work look as absolutely polished and professional as it really is.
Okay, just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got a plain screenshot. It's fine. It shows what you did, sure, but it's pretty forgettable. Now look at the right. That's a story. It's the exact same app, but one feels like a concept while the other feels like a reality you can hold. That's the power of a professional mock-up. It completely changes how people see your work, instantly.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You've built something amazing, something you're genuinely proud of, but when you go to share it, that flat, boring screenshot just doesn't capture the magic. So how do you cross that bridge? How do you get from a bland presentation to a brilliant first impression?
Well, the good news is you don't need to be a design genius or shell out a bunch of money for fancy software. The answer is actually surprisingly simple, but it is incredibly powerful. Let's talk about the online mockup generator.
So what in the world is an online mockup generator? Honestly, just think of it as your own personal design assistant. It takes your plain old screenshot and, in just a few seconds, places it inside a sleek, professional device frame, like a phone or laptop. And the best part? You need zero, and I mean zero, design skills.
It really is the difference between showing someone the blueprint for a house versus giving them a full virtual tour. One is just an idea, the other is an experience. By putting your work in the context of a real device, you're helping your audience picture themselves actually using it. And that right there is a massive tool for building trust and getting people excited.
Okay, so how do you actually make one of these awesome-looking mockups? Well, prepare to be amazed at how simple this is. It's a straightforward 4-step process that'll take you from a basic screenshot to a marketing masterpiece in like a few minutes.
And here it is. Seriously, that's the whole thing. 4 steps. You upload your design, you pick the perfect device frame from a list, you adjust it so it looks just right, and you download it. Done. It is so ridiculously quick and easy, you'll honestly wonder why you ever did it any other way.
Now, let's talk about a really crucial feature here that makes sure you get a perfect result every single time: the preview. These tools give you a live, real-time look at your mockup as you're making it. So you can tweak it, you can nudge it, you can adjust it until it is absolutely perfect. No more guessing games, just pixel-perfect results that you can feel great about. So now that you know how insanely easy this is, let's dive into who really benefits from this and why it's a total game changer compared to the old, traditional ways of doing things.
I mean, pretty much everyone can use this. App developers, you can create stunning App Store images that get more downloads. For you UI/UX designers, this is how you build a portfolio that just screams hire me. Startups, you can make investor decks and landing pages that look incredibly credible. And for all you content creators out there, this is how you make your tech reviews look top-notch. When you actually stack them up side by side, the choice is, well, it's pretty obvious. Why would you spend hours fighting with complicated design software when you can get a professional result in seconds? Why pay for expensive tools when you can do it all from a web browser on any device? For most of us, the online mockup generator is just the smarter, faster, and way easier choice.
And you know what the best part is? You create this thing once and you can use it everywhere. Put it on your website, your landing pages, in your launch presentations, all over social media, in your App Store listings, your portfolio. This one simple asset can level up your entire marketing game.
Because at the end of the day, a mockup is so much more than just a pretty picture. It's a story. It tells the story of your product in the hands of a real person. And it screams professionalism and quality. That story can make all the difference in how people feel about your work.
Look, you've worked incredibly hard to create a professional product. Isn't it time your presentation reflected that? So go out there, create some stunning mock-ups, and show the world what you've really built.